To thank the mosque committee members, especially the chairman, Haji Sadir, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to meet the mosque and the old people here, and of course most of the youth here. Let me just go straight to the, what I remember about this place. I was here actually, I started to live here in 1975. Alright, I started to live just the block above here, 91, and it was a fond memory because that time I was just about 10 years old, 10, 11 years old. We were very close with the old mosque. Why? Because of my late father, right? My late father is the one that inspired us, that motivated us to volunteer, alright, to give our hands to whatever the activities here. So my sister, my niece, my nephew are all involved in whatever the activities here, especially during Ramadan, during Maulud Rasul, and many others. Right? So, so we are very close with the mosque and the people around here. Those days, of course, we don't have youth carrying handphones and playing with the games and WhatsApp here and there. We don't have any, so we always have time. Anytime we are around this mosque. And I was also studying here, madrasah, early days, and of course that's why we know so many people around here. And of course, that time when we were looking for funds, right? We were all involved very hard because we were looking for $2 million, over $2 million. And my father was basically, he was not very healthy. He had this asthma, all right, since young. And yeah, I mean, we tried our best to get it. And we go all over Singapore and try to collect donation. But that was in the 80s, all right? Then of course, my father did not live to see the mosque being built, because he passed away in 82, right? And that's the time when I was actually getting my O-level result. So my father doesn't know where I'm going, right? But Alhamdulillah, right, I managed to get into SP, Poly, and I started a career in nautical studies. So, right, with the help of Haji Sadir, because he is one of my surety. Because if not, I cannot sail, right? So, of course, to cut short, I go all the way because I know what is the contribution, alright, for me to be, because I got no father, alright, only my sisters and my brother. So, I managed to complete my studies all the way Poly until master, alright, until captain, and I sailed around the world, and of course, I've been working all around the world. So, starting with this very poor setting, I think I can tell the youth that if you do something good, right, you will have the barakah. You will have something for you to live on. Now I'm 51 years old, right? So I can see, I can feel that we need you to continue the legacy and to support whatever charity, whatever organization. In fact, recently I brought my student to Surabaya. It's not Surabaya, but somewhere in Prigen, somewhere close to this Mount Arjuno, if you know that. And I brought 16 of them to do community work. We spent 2 weeks in Surabaya, building a madrasah. We help them. Of course, it's not one trip. We do 8 trips. Every time school holidays, we have one team going there. And of course, finally, we are the last trip. We managed to complete, and they have an opening ceremony of that madrasah. But what I like about this project is that we SP, we work with SP working with YMCA to work with a foundation in Indonesia, which is actually a Buddhist foundation, and then we're helping a Muslim community. So you can see that actually we are all one. So I just hope, all right, with the special Jubilee weekend or special National Day of Singapore, I hope that every one of us, right, can become one people, one nation, and one Singapore. I think I have enough. Alright, thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum.